All right, so actually today Mickey's Toontown is soft opening for guests. The day before its grand opening, they just had their media event this morning and we're headed in to check it all out. Starting first with the fountain. Got to get that view in front of Runaway Railway like it was supposed to be. All right, so here's that view we've been missing all since the walls have been up. This is the look at the fountain right in front of El Capitan, and this fountain was designed for play. Unlike the other fountains that were here in Toontown, they're actually encouraging kids to play in this, to splash water around. It's all kid level so that they can do that. So no one here telling kids to stop splashing or anything like that. That's exactly what it's meant for. And here's a closer look at the Mickey and Minnie topper of the fountain as I'm getting soaked. All right, so as you're walking into Mickey's Toontown, on the right-hand side is this unique little feature here. Welcome to Toontown, best friend city with Duckburg, Spoonerville, Hot Dog Hills, and Mouseton. So today, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin is actually open. The line's already 90 minutes long, so I don't know that I'm gonna have a chance to ride this attraction today, but from all I've seen online and from what I've heard, nothing on this attraction has changed other than the changes that happened just before Toontown closed. So I'll go ahead and maybe include some clips of those changes and the ride through from previous times because it's the same, so that you could just kind of see what it looks like, what the changes were. And they are still accepting Lightning Lane on this attraction, just like before. So 90 minutes and also Lightning Lane. They are still using this space over here as the main stroller pram parking, but the former roundhouse for the Jolly Trolley is additional stroller parking space. So that's a really unique way to use that old space there. But this used to be the roundhouse with the Jolly Trolley track headed on in there. Not sure how much of this space is going to be impacted tomorrow once Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin reopens, but people are all familiar with this park if they've gone on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But let's head and check out some more stuff that's been unveiled recently. And here's a look at Good Boy Grocers Market. This is going to be where you get the picnic baskets. It's also going to be where you get the souvenir sippers with the slushies. This is where the Donald sipper is at and the mini sipper, as well as the slushies if you just want them by themselves. Picnic basket is $25.99 and includes 3 snack items, or you can make it a perfect picnic pack for $36.99 and it includes the blanket. And here's a look at some of the snacks they have. Water bottles, mandarin oranges, granola bars, goldfish, carrots, apple juice. It's essentially like a popcorn bucket for the most part. It has the strap and everything. And then the blanket, you can actually buy that too by itself. I believe the blanket, well, it is sold out, but I believe it was $15.99. And I'm actually in line for the souvenir sippers. Over here, the slushies over here, Good Boy Grocers, they got mango, watermelon, wild cherry, and blue raspberry, and they're all Fanta branded. They even have Coke too. And it comes with these really cool souvenir sippers if you want. Back there, they got a Minnie Mouse one and a Donald one, and it's themed to the attraction. So it's going to be $5.49 without a souvenir sipper, and a $16.99 for the souvenir sipper. All right, so here's a look at the Cafe Daisy menu items. Got the Daisy dressed up dog, the cheesy pizza flop overs. They got cheese and pepperoni. Spring Garden wrap, which is vegan. The donuts, the kids meals, and the specialty beverages. And keep in mind, you can also mobile order the picnic basket here too. And if you want to look for that, that's actually underneath the kids meal. Just like we talked about too, they have standby queue and also mobile order pickup. So I already placed my order and we're gonna go pick it up actually over here at window number 4. And here's the kids meal picnic basket for $19.99. And this doesn't come with the blanket. So it's just the picnic basket and the kids meal for $19.99. So if you want the picnic basket, you're gonna have to get that at Good Boy Grocers. All right, first up from Cafe Daisy is the Picnic Time Watermelon Lemonade with the watermelon candies on top. This is $6.49 before discounts. And it's over there again at Cafe Daisy back there. So I wanted to show you the kids meal. I got the kids meal as well too. This is the kids pepperoni pizza. It had a little Mickey ear, but I bit it already because I was hungry. And you get your choice of cutie and applesauce. You can either get 2 cuties or 2 applesauces or 1 of each. I got 1 of each. And then I also got the sweet tea, and I actually put it in my sipper because I already had the sipper, a little Donald sipper here. But normally it just comes in like, you know, the normal kid-sized soft drink cup. And this is all under $8. So it's a good way to save a little money, and for kids that maybe don't eat a lot, good. And the pizza style, it's very similar to like Pizza Rizzo if you've been to Walt Disney World over in Hollywood Studios. And also similar to the pizza that was here before at Daisy's Diner before it turned into Cafe Daisy. So remember how we talked about this would be Daisy's new apartment where she's greeting in front of? Came to life. So she's over here greeting. She's also walking around Toontown too, but here she is greeting guests out front of her apartment. And there's Hula Mama. Here is the picnic kit. This is $25.99. It comes with the snacks. Like I showed you earlier, the little ant on this side eating his little sandwich. And then you got another ant, I think, on the side down over here. And if you look inside, oh yeah, and it's got the characters from the attraction on it. And if you look inside, it comes with 3 snacks of your choice. So this is $25.99. And then you put your hand inside here, and that's like the thing. And it does have a strap on it as well too, which has a little design on it. And then this is the picnic blanket for $15.99, and it has ants on it too. And then Mickey and Minnie on it, and it does fold all up and have a little handle on it. And again, this is $15.99. You can order this by itself because if you go to Cafe Daisy, like I showed you earlier, you can get this with your kids meal and then get the blanket separately. And people have been like picnicking and eating on their blankets. So as of today, during the soft opening, this sold out and this sold out. So these are high popular items. So definitely make sure that if you want to get this and it's available, snag it while you can. Next up, we're going to check out Chippendale's Gadget Ghoster. This has largely remained unchanged from Gadget's Go Coaster, but you can see the additions here. We got Chippendale right there. They kind of spruced it up a little bit, but since there's no more mention of Gadget anymore, and more importantly, there's no treehouse back there for Chippendale, they've got their own roller coaster now, and this is their house. So essentially, this is where Chippendale live now, since they don't have a treehouse anymore. They live over here at Chippendale's Gadget Coaster. You can see they still have the characters though from Rescue Rangers as part of this attraction.
Everybody, after a few last-minute modifications, I can guarantee you're about to have big fun.
Next up, let's head over here to Goofy's house for Goofy's How to Play Yard. And it also includes Donald Duck's pond. But the pond isn't open today. But we're gonna go check this out. We haven't been able to go inside Goofy's house in years. They closed it down a long time ago, and it used to be Goofy's bounce house. For liability purposes, you know, kids were getting injured inside, so they had just closed it off, really. And Goofy kind of just met in front of the house, but kids can now kind of go all around, and there's interactive stuff made for kids of all ages, as well as all accessibility. They have kids with sensory issues that this is all catered towards. I love these little built-in chalk printings out here. Lots of things to play on. They got some things in the front yard as well as the backyard, but let's head back here and take a look at it all. So they have a little bridge back here that when the kids walk over, it actually makes creaking noises. It's kind of funny. Lots more chalk art over here. They got roller slides back here for the kids. This is Max's treehouse back here. Goofy's son Max. This is treehouse. None of the costumes are hung up yet that they had advertised on the model from D23, but today's soft opening day, so maybe they'll be here tomorrow. We don't know. Let's keep checking it out. And here's another look at Max's treehouse. It says this way to Bigfoot Lookout, so we're gonna head on up this way. Now, we did see Goofy greeting guests back here up in this raised area, so that was kind of nice. He was able to not only wave to guests down here at the Centennial Park, but just kind of let guests queue up right here to meet him, which is nice. It was off to the side. Here's Bigfoot Lookout up here, and then a really great spot to kind of just overlook the park over here. A different vantage point we haven't had here in Mickey's Toontown just quite yet. You could see the Wisher or Dreamer's Tree. I don't remember what it was called specifically. But of course, you can see the kids are already loving the park with all the roots and everything to climb on. It is a busy day over here at Mickey's Toontown, and it's just soft opening, so I can imagine tomorrow with the grand opening what that's going to actually look like. And here's another unique perspective of Goofy's house that we haven't seen before. Kind of up high over here from Max's treehouse. Candy makes, what did I say? Candy Makers Wanted. Oh, inside, that's where you go play for all the candy making. We saw that at D23 Expo. And here's a look. There's places for parents to sit down while the kids are playing. And again, there's going to be some stuff hanging here, but it looks like it's just not quite ready yet. Let's actually go inside Goofy's house. See what the Candy Makers thing's all about. So inside Goofy's house, kids can make candy. There's actually a beehive up here. And when you stand right underneath it here, you can actually hear the bees. It's a fun little unique detail here. It says Candy Makers Wanted. So let's head inside and look what all this interactive stuff is going to be. First off, I'm seeing a picture of Goofy and Max. Super cool. Another little family photo over here with Goofy as a young dad with a baby Max and Mickey and Minnie. So this candy Plinko machine inside here, once it fills up, it dumps all the balls into the Plinko below, which is kind of made up of like kitchen utensils. So we're just waiting here for it to fill up so we can see it release everything. All right, it is getting full. It's about to dump all the candy. Here we go. Mickey oven over here. So if we heat up the oven, it's gonna make the candy float. There it goes. Candy's even coming out of the sink. So it goes in the drawer over here, then it comes out the sink. I don't know, it's Goofy's house. Things don't make sense. Okay, so we're headed out over now to Donald's boat or pond. Now, they have all the water effects down below, but the water itself isn't actually on. And you actually can't go in the boat anymore. But they have these really cool, like, interactive windows. So let's go check that out. So it's actually kind of hard to see on video, but you got Huey, Dewey, and Louie playing underwater, and there's some interactivity that you can do. This one kind of makes Scrooge McDuck's coins come up and bubbles. There's another one over here too, where the kids can kind of activate different things. Super fun. All right, so over here, Donald's Pond. All the water effects actually aren't working just quite yet, but this is gonna be super fun for kids in the summer. And again, there's no way up in Donald's boat anymore. So I would imagine he can probably greet guests from up there. There's all those interactive areas around. All the ground is spongy. The kids love these spinning things over here. This is definitely a hit, I would say, with kids. They're absolutely loving Mickey's Toontown and all the changes that have been made. We got Clarabelle Cow over here. Characters are just walking around Toontown. It just seems that they're kind of moseying around and wandering around. There's no like meet and greet areas. They still are meeting at their houses, but other characters are just walking around. Hey, Pete. So we just came from Goofy's house and Donald's boat, and we're over here now in front of Mickey's house, and this used to be the spot for the Mickey Mouse fountain. Is now a giant park. Potentially some character meet and greets coming to this location, but for now it's just a park. A lot of people are enjoying the green space, but we're gonna head back to the new space that was created where they used to have Chippendale's treehouse. So we're headed back there right now. All right, so in this space back over here where Chippendale's Critter Treehouse used to be, I guess you could say, they've actually built another park, but this is called the Quiet Zone now. They built this specifically for kids that are on the spectrum, that get overstimulated and need a place to go where there's no music, no sound. There's literally no music playing back here on any speakers. It's very quiet. There's no sound effects or anything. There's benches for people to sit. We just had another lady talking to another cast member who said that her kid is on the spectrum and is nonverbal and was absolutely loving it back here. You've seen, kids that maybe have to wear headphones to block out the noise. This is a space for them to kind of come decompress and unwind and not have over-sensory with all the music and sound playing. Toontown is a little loud, so it's nice that they created this and had this in mind for kids that need that. This actually used to be the abandoned ball pits. Now it's just a nice place to sit. So honestly, better use of the space than kind of what it was before. So especially if it's going to help some kids that need to decompress, this is a great area. All right, Mondo, what do you think so far about Toontown and the overall?
So Toontown was in a struggle bus before it went down for refurb. A lot of stuff was not painted, like everything was kind of deteriorating. The sun was really taking damage to a lot of stuff here, and a lot of stuff wasn't working as well. The interactive features of Toontown. Now coming back to Toontown, seeing it today as being a soft opening, the fresh paint, everything vibrant, all the interactive features for the most part are working, and characters roaming has been a great addition to this land, just bringing it to life that much more. The food's now being added. That's going to be a great addition. I feel like that's going to be a big hit. People are really liking that so far. And then the merch, I really thought they did a good job with that.
I agree.
you know, Mickey and Minnie's been open in Walt Disney World for a while, and they've got nowhere near half the merch we got. So Disneyland's really.
They don't even have a store.
They don't have anything. And I went last year to Walt Disney World to get Mickey and Minnie merch. They had nothing. They just had the generic stuff that you can find anywhere, honestly. But Toontown's been a huge success. We haven't seen Mickey or Pete roam around. I'm guessing that's just a tomorrow thing. And then the night package that we're going to have here with lighting, it's just really coming to life really well. Really well. I think they did a great job.
Cool. I agree. Thank you. All right, next we're going to head inside Mickey's house. I've been wanting to see if anything had changed in here, so let's check it out. It's honestly pretty much unchanged, but kind of just freshened up. So everything's like nicely painted. It's not missing chipped paint or anything like that. It's looking really good, all cleaned up. So nothing was wrong with it before. Kids loved it before. But it's just all fresh and new. Got his knick-knack shelf over here. Player piano, just like before. Even Mickey has to do his laundry.
Get it? 'Cause it's a greenhouse.
Oh, it's cool back here. It's Mickey's greenhouse. Heading out to his garage. Got Pluto's doghouse back here.
Out to meet and greet with each and every one of you. So if you can have your cameras, autograph books, photo pass cards ready. My first family go right up to Mickey. My second family and everyone else follow behind them. Come on in, guys. This way. Yes, come on in.
Step on to the sun.
Next up is Minnie Mouse's house. So let's see what's changed here. So looking a lot like Mickey's house where nothing's really changed, but everything is clean and freshly painted. So open up Minnie's fridge. She's got cheese, jack cheese, cheese whiz. Cheese ketchup, cheese ice cream, Philly cheese steaks, and bread. And for those that were asking, because I know people like to take photos over here, they do have the photo meet and greet still in the back here with the gazebo behind Minnie's house, where you can have your tea party photo op, and they've even redone the tea so it doesn't look so bad. Got Goofy over here. All the characters are just wandering around Toontown, which is kind of how they should have always been, I think. A lot of guests are really liking it. So I wanted to stay a little bit into the evening here for this preview day. The fountain is closed because it's all wet right there, so they're not wanting people to walk in there. But Toontown hasn't had a lighting package. And when I was talking to the Imagineers at D23 Expo, they said that they were most excited about building a lighting package for Toontown at nighttime because they've never had one. Prior to the pandemic, before Mickey's Toontown was announced as being redone, the land always closed before the fireworks and never reopened. So it was always a daytime only land. So they had to work from the ground up to create lighting and lighting effects for this land because they just didn't exist. So he said that was something they were looking forward to, and there's still more on the way. All right, everyone, so I actually had a chance today to meet with Imagineer executive producer Jeffrey Shaver Moskowitz, and he actually told me that Magic Band interactivity is coming soon to Mickey's Toontown. Now, we talked about that before. I said Magic Band interactivity is going to be coming because I had heard that at D23 Expo from him when I was there, and actually ran into him today and I said, hey, I talked to you at D23, you said there'd be Magic Band stuff, and he said it's not ready yet, but it is coming and we're gonna have it here eventually. So on the horizons, we're gonna have Magic Band interactivity coming to the Mickey's Toontown area. Not sure where, but it is coming. So you can look forward to that. Galaxy's Edge won't be the only place that has interactivity. Soon it's also gonna be Mickey's Toontown. But for now, I'm headed out and I hope you enjoyed this quick little look here at Mickey's Toontown and all there was to explore today, at least, in the soft opening. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and share this video. It really does help. And consider subscribing because there's gonna be a lot more content coming, a lot more things on the horizons this year. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.